Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to this week's edition of Traffic Geyser's webinar. This week we're going to be talking about the website builder. I know that we did this about 3 weeks ago, but because of the fact that we've done some upgrades as well as given this tool to our Fusion members as well, we wanted to revisit this, not to mention that the week that we did this, Kevin was out sick, and this week he is here as he
I'm
was
back,
last week.
baby. I
He's
am
back,
back.
baby. And Kevin was, like I told everybody last week, Kevin was very instrumental in putting together the website builder. So there might have been some things that I touched on last week that I probably should have expanded on and explained a little bit better. So that is why my good friend Kevin is here.
Hello.
Hello, Kev. How you doing, brother?
Oh, I'm excited.
You excited? Okay. I did, just so everybody knows, I tried to get Mike Lemoyne, Fireman Mike, on today's call, but he was at the firehouse doing some training, so he wasn't able to join us. I wanted him to explain to everybody what the mini site builder, now the website builder, has meant to him and what he was able to accomplish by using this particular tool. Unfortunately, he's not with us today. He's not fighting fires, but he's training. So he will be on a future call of ours. So with that being said, you guys are going to be getting a bonus today. I will let you know in a couple minutes what that bonus may be.
Bonus.
Bonus time. Okay. So as always, if you are on this call and you're not a current Traffic Geyser member, feel free to go to this website. You get 21 days for $1, and you can test us out. Take us for a test drive. See what it does for you. If it works for you, great. Stay on. If it doesn't, well, at least let us know by email what it was that didn't work for you, so maybe we can fix it in the future. But most likely it is going to work for you, and all we ask is that you give it a shot. We do have the chat window open. Kevin will be answering questions as we go. We will have the Q&A at the end of the call for any questions that did not get answered. And as always, if we finish the call and questions are still unanswered, I will make sure that they get emailed to you within the next couple of days. So visit our trial website and sign up. Costs you $1, and you'll be able to give us a shot. Okay? Thank you very much. So today, again, we're going to talk about the website builder and how you can utilize it to benefit yourself and possibly find additional customers by using it. It costs nowadays. How much does it cost, Kev, to build a website from a website builder?
Oh man. Well, with hosting, you're looking at. I mean, it could cost a few. I don't know, $500 for the cheapest deals with a hosting package.
Right, and our hosting is free, and you get as a platinum member, you get, I believe, 12 websites that you could create. Fusion members get an astronomical 500 sites that they can build. So just take that for what it's worth. It could cost as much as probably, well, as little as 500-600 for just a bare bones site. Maybe 2 or 3 pages, maybe, Kev. Kev's not there.
Can you hear me?
Now I can.
I think something's. You know what? I have had ScreenFlow going for like 4 hours, and I just saw that and I stopped it, and I'm like, oh man. So I think it's messing my computer up for a minute.
Right on. Good job. So 500-600 for 2 or 3 pages, probably, right?
Oh yeah.
Okay, and obviously it could go into the thousands.
It just
More
really
bells and
depends on,
whistles.
like there's a lot of other website builders out there that don't give you the flexibility that we do, especially with integrating follow-up into your website. That's
Correct.
where a lot of website builders fall short, is they don't. Okay, they get you online, but how do you follow up? Well, we really give you the ability to follow up and streamline that process, and it's integrated within the website builder, so that's pretty cool.
Right on. Okay. Uh, going to show you how you're going to be able to get leads, quality leads, a lot faster. Sorry about that. And then, of course, we're going to have our FAQs. So today, Kevin is going to go over a lot of this, again, because of the fact that he was the one that basically designed the whole tool. He's going to show us how. Actually, he's going to have me show you how to customize it to fit your needs. A lot of customers want the sites to be more personalized and customized to their how they want it to look. And with the old mini site builder, we were not able to do that. But now, with the new website builder, we can.
Yes.
Ain't that right? Ain't that right, Kev?
Yes, sir. You couldn't change a color on the website. On the website.
The template was the template.
Yep.
Why you want to use the website builder? Well, the way Mike Lemoyne, Fireman Mike, did it, his first customer basically paid for 1 year's of service for both Traffic Geyser, Fusion, as well as Instant Customer, previously Monster Follow-Up. But it just took him one customer. He got an upfront check of, I believe, $2,800. Some of you probably saw the video. Some of you have not, and I'm going to try and get that video link put into our newsletter that we send out every Friday morning or Friday. So I will see if I can get a link to that video. It's pretty much a no-brainer what Mike did and how he's transformed and I'll explain a little while later, a garage hobby of helping local markets or local businesses with their marketing to turn it into a six-plus figure annual business. So the website builder is a huge tool that everybody should take advantage of. That's at least my feeling. And then, of course, today's today's bonus is going to be the one and only Mike Lemoyne's Fireman Mike's blueprint, step by step on exactly what you need to do or what he would suggest that you do to get what he calls results in advance and be able to sell them or lease them, whatever he does. I think he leases them, does.
Now, Robin, real quick,
Yes.
How are they getting a download, or what are they getting?
You are going to. I set up a tiny URL that you'll be able to throw into the chat, and that will be for the PDF file. And so some of you that are Fusion members, you've got access to this in your Fusion account, but the Platinum members and obviously the not yet, soon to be Traffic Geyser members don't have access to this. So I got approval from Mr. Big, Mr. Koenigs, to go ahead and give this
Sweet. And I've done this myself, and so I definitely have experience that I'll be able to shed light on.
You demand. Okay, what should you ask and what shouldn't you ask here? If the question starts with can I or can or how, go ahead, ask us. If it starts with why, that's pretty much meaning that you did something and it didn't work and you're asking why it didn't work. Throw that into a support ticket. Submit a support ticket through your support portal, or first check your knowledge base to see if you can find the answers. Throw a couple of the keywords in to the search menu in the support portal, and if you don't come up with any reasonable answers for your question, then go ahead and open up a support ticket and we'll make sure that we answer that for you. Whoa, that didn't work out so hot. There we go. Okay, so using the website builder, what we're going to show you today is how to set up a website. And you truly can set up, if you've got everything uploaded into your Traffic Geyser account, into your Media Manager folder, you can truly have a website set up in a couple of hours, Kev. Does that sound about right?
Oh man, or less. I mean, maybe
or
the
less,
first
right?
time. Maybe the first time, if you're a person that just discovered the internet, then it'll take you a few hours. But, I would say an hour or two max.
Did you say just discovered the internet?
You would be surprised. You would be surprised how many people just discovered the internet.
Oh, that is hilarious. I'm sure there's nobody on this call that just discovered the internet. But you never know, right? Could
Yep.
be. I just thought it
I have
sounded
met
funny.
them. There was a lady who had a medical office, and her staff, one of her staff, purchased Traffic Geyser and was using it. She let that staff go, and she's like, "Oh, I just discovered this thing called the internet, and we're using this Traffic Geyser tool, so I want to learn it." So I mean, it happens.
Oh, that's funny. I'm going to show you how to personalize or customize your website with your own headers and footers, your clients' headers and footers, so that the site looks more like theirs rather than, again, our old mini site builder that used a bunch of different colored templates with different nice little designs, but it really didn't do a lot for folks. So we're going to show you how to do that. And at the end of the day, you're going to be able to have our system grade your website. And once you get an A rating or an A grade on your website, we will put that website into our directory. It's very important nowadays to have your website in multiple directories, so we're going to put yours into ours, as well as you'll be able to do submissions to add them to other directories as well. You want to touch on any more about that, Kevin?
Nope.
Nope. Got it. No, let's not go there yet. Okay, so let's go right into.
Let's get down into it.
So we are going to, first I'm going to show you, want to do it, create a new one or just show them what I've already built, Kevin?
We could show them just the screen on how to create a new one and just
Okay,
walk through it a second.
alrighty. So you'll go to your create new, and you're going to want give it a title. Let's just go with San Diego Dog Groomer. Sounds good to me. Next section is this drop-down menu. Is if you have your own domain, you will obviously click on use your own domain. If you don't, you will click on without a domain, and you'll have it set up as this website will be set up as a subdomain. You want to explain a little bit about the subdomain, Kevin?
I mean, I think it's pretty straightforward. I mean, as you can see below, it has the http://// and then it would be, San Diego Dog Groomer .kazoepress.com would be your URL. And, this is fun doing this for a company because you really kind of want to brand as a domain. And you can feel free to use our domain manager to register a new domain. You just simply click on register a new domain. It'll open up the domain manager. You can purchase a domain, and once you've done that and it's completed, you can go back to navigate back to the website builder, and you'll see it in the drop down. You got a tab there, I think.
What's that?
Ready?
Oh,
You're already tabbed in.
yeah, I'm there.
And then you'll just be able to go here and you'll see it show up on the drop down, and you can just simply select it, and then Traffic Geyser will automatically allocate that domain for this particular website.
Correct. Correct. And then now you're going to pick the template just so you could have something to get started with, right,
Something
Kevin?
to start with, because nobody likes starting with a blank sheet of paper, so we just give you a place to start, just to kind of give you a little boost up and get you going.
And I don't know how many, I don't think I've ever counted, but there's a lot of them. So we'll just pick any of them. Autumn looks good to me. Then you want to make sure that you add your blog to the website.
Yep. Now let me give a little side note on that. If
Okay.
you're not going to start blogging right away, just leave the blog deactivated. You can always activate it later. But you just don't want something sitting around with like one blog post in it that's not doing anything. So I recommend, if you're not ready to blog like tomorrow, then just leave it deactivated, and then when you're ready to start blogging, activate it, and then just start blogging.
Okay. Always have to accept before you can publish it. And so you've got, this is your basics, so you're ready to go now. And always remember, each of our tools has the user guide. You click on the user guide, it'll take you, whatever tool you're in, when you're clicking on it, it'll take you to that section of the user guide. And you could, if you've got questions on email marketing or directories or SEO, all you have to do is click on that, and it'll take you right to that point in the user guide, so it'll give you the information that you're looking for.
Yes, sir.
We did not have that in there about 2 weeks ago, and I'm glad that that our development team finally did get that in there, because that has helped a lot for a lot of folks.
Right.
So now you've got all the information that you need, and we're going to go ahead and publish the site. Wait a couple. Now your site is published. Now you're ready to go in and edit it and start building your pages out. So all you would need to do is click on your pencil and paper for that particular site, and the icon shows you exactly where to go.
Fantastic.
Bada bing, bada bing, bada boom. Boom. First page, your home page.
Cool. You want to use your chiropractic site as an example?
I can, absolutely.
That way they have a little bit of, something that's already kind of built, so there's...
Yep.
That's great.
Let's see. I think it's this one. Yep, yeah, there's Roofer. So your home page, you can rename the page if you want, or you could leave it as home. Put in the text that you want. If you want to add pictures or video to this page, all you would do is, if you want to add a video, you're going to need to create a player, either using our custom player or our premium player, video players, and then you'll be able to, once the player creates the code, you'll click on that icon there. Let me back up so you could see it again. The blue icon. It says HTML. Just click on that, and wherever you want the video to go, if you want the video to go below the text on that page, you just click down below it and put the code in. You'll copy the code from the player, paste it in here, and then again, wherever your cursor is at is where the video player will reside.
Right. And
then,
or you can also embed a YouTube video if you want to do that as well.
Correct. Then you'll click Update, and you'll be good to go. Your video player will be set inside your home page. And then you'll just go through each of the pages. Let's see. If you want to add a picture, the picture has to be uploaded into your Media Manager folder, which will create a URL for that picture. And again, wherever your cursor's at is where your picture will go. You'll click on this icon that's right next to the Format drop-down menu. Just to the left of it, click on that, and it'll ask you for the URL. You'll have already copied the URL from your Media Manager folder. I don't know if I have any images. Let's take a look.
And while you're looking for that, I just want to also note that we recommend using, you're using Opera, Safari, or Chrome, and not Internet Explorer.
Internet Explorer, correct.
This gets a little quirky with Internet Explorer.
Good point. I think that was our tip of the week the first week, wasn't it?
I believe so.
Okay, so you've taken your image, whatever that image is, you've copied the URL from your Media Manager folder. Now you could go back to your website builder. And I'm surprised you didn't ask me why I'm still using Opera. I was having some issues with Chrome this morning. So, anyways, okay. So now you want to throw this image in to your page. Put in the URL, my pick, and set the alignment. If you want it to be wherever you want it to be, you'll select it. And I think that the 451 is probably going to be a little bit too big. These are pixel sizes. We'll just go 250 by 175. That looks good. 175 by 175. And then your border, if you don't put anything in these three spots, it'll go, if you're picking to the left, it'll go right against the border, and you probably don't want that. So just move it over to the right 10 pixels. I think the vertical is the same, and horizontal is the same. And click Insert, and boom. Now you've got your image, and you've got your text to the right of the image. I guess that sizing was a little bit off. That's okay. So that's how you'll put an image into a page. Very simple. Again, anything that you do has to be uploaded into your Media Manager folder, which takes all of about 18 seconds. It takes, seriously, it takes about 2 seconds for an image to get uploaded from your computer to your Media Manager folder. So you'll just go through each of your pages. Again, and this editor, I don't know if you folks that have used our older editor from the mini site builder, but this editor that we have now is by far a superior editor to what we had before, right, Kev?
Oh yeah.
We would have HTML issues. We would have all kinds of issues. If you're copying text from a Word document and pasting them into our older editor, everything would be askewed. This one we have had absolutely no issues with whatsoever. So
real quick, could you make me an organizer? I'm having a hard time seeing the questions.
Oh, let's see. Where's Kevin? Kevin, make organizer. Better?
Yep.
Right on.
Like,
okay.
Man, where are they? Nobody's got any questions here.
Now you're going to get inundated with them.
Okay, can you create a table with the editor? I do not believe we have that button on there, but if you know how to do it in HTML, you can. So, sorry, go ahead.
That's okay. All right. So the rest of these three pages are obviously self-explanatory. You would be doing the same exact thing through each of them. The thank you page is the message that the person that opts in to your form is going to see. Once they opt in, they'll get this message here: subscription is successfully submitted. And then if you want to add anything to that page, you just put it into the editor right below it. This next page or this next section is probably one of the biggest changes that we made. We've made many changes, but this is probably one of the highest requests that we had, and Kevin spent a lot of time doing this one or making sure that this one happened. So I'm going to let Kevin explain.
Yeah. So pretty much. I mean, if for those of you that remember the Minisite Creator, you were not able to create additional pages on your mini site. So here in the website builder, which is why we call it the website builder, you are now able to make additional web pages. About different things that you want. So all you simply do is you click on Create New Page, and you go ahead and title the page. Do you want this page to show up in the navigation of your website? So why don't you tab over to what it looks like, and so that way they can see where the navigation menu appears on their website.
Do what? I'm sorry. Oh,
Go ahead.
go to.
Yep. Tab over to so they can see it, preview or something.
Where's it at? There.
Right there. Yep.
Okay.
Now, see, as you can see where it says home, about us, services, contact, blog, locations, this is your menu right here of your pages. So you can add more to this menu section here. So if you wanted to create a new page and add another one, you can do that here. So what you do is you say my new page or whatever that page name is. You say, yes, I want it to show up in the navigation bar. And then you name it what you want. Where it says page name, that's what it's going to appear as on the menu bar. So so you would create your page name, new page, and then go ahead and complete your page. Now below, scroll. Now below, you can decide if you want this page to be a child of a parent page. So let's say that by default, if you click on the menu link, click on the parent page drop down, you'll see that services page is in there by default. Now, right now, we only give you the option to create a sub page underneath services page by default. But when you create new pages, like he created chiropractor locations, you can create additional sub pages under new pages. So for chiropractor locations, he could have like chiropractor locations page be kind of like a summary of all their locations. And then he could create a new page for every location and have those be a drop down underneath chiropractor locations if he wanted to. Now, the 301 redirect URL text field, this is for those people that want a link in their navigation bar. Let's say that you have a forum, okay? And since we don't host and give you the option of having a forum, let's say that you do have a forum. Well, you can put your link, the link to your forum here in the 301 redirect, and then under page name, you would just type forum. And then on your website, you would see on the navigation bar, it would say forum. And then when somebody clicked on it, instead of going to a page on your website, they would be redirected to your forum. So this just allows you to link outside of your website within your navigation bar for those people who would like to do something like that.
And that's part of the flexibility that you were talking about at the beginning of this call.
Right.
Right. It sure was.
Correct. So why don't we go ahead and create a page that's a sub page of chiropractor locations. Let's create one that's chiropractor San Diego, just for this example, so they can see it when we go over there and we hover and it'll drop down.
Okay. Chiropractor San Diego, and then chiropractor locations.
And hit update.
Create page. That's all right.
All right, so let's go hit the site. Refresh it. Did you check the box?
Pretty sure I did. I did.
Okay, go to chiropractor locations page. No. Go back.
Oh, my bad.
I want to see what you named it.
Gotcha.
You named it locations, that's why. So, whoa, what's happening?
What in the world?
Okay.
It's trying to load. There we go. How about if I wait until it loads the pages?
That's that opera, baby. That's that opera.
There we go. Okay.
Anyways, you see it says locations. And so because he named it locations, it's a drop down for the page locations. So when you go back, and then you see it appear. Yeah.
Right there. Whoops.
And since we have a very long page title, it's kind of fallen off for some reason.
Right. It's a little bit too many characters for that particular box. So all you have to do is hover over. So if you hover over any of the other ones, you're not going to get the drop down. But on this one, you hover over locations and you'll get the drop down, which will take you to that new page that we just named.
Yep.
There we go. Okay, and I don't know if there's anything else we need to go over with this page.
Nope, nope.
Right? Okay.
Nope.
Settings.
Alrighty.
There we go. Settings. Very self-explanatory. All of your company information or your client's information, categories, the products that they are pushing or that you're pushing.
Right, and the reason why we've laid it out this way is this is what online directories like the Yellow Pages, Google Places, Merchant City or Merchant Circle, whatever you
Merchant
call it.
Circle.
They're out there constantly going and scraping websites looking for this type of information to create a listing for your particular business, right? And so the reason why we laid it out this way is because this is going to help optimize your website so that when one of these directories comes and crawls your website, they're going to have the most accurate information on your particular business. So for Google Places example, when they scrape your website, or even if you link up your website to Google Places, they're going to compare the information that they have on you with the information on their website. And if it matches, and if it has a more completed profile, you're going to have a little bit higher optimization for your geolocation if you were targeting something locally in a geographic location and not just nationally.
Very good. Very good. And then the next section, actually, you'll put your phone number in, your business hours. If you want your address to show up with the Google Maps on your About Us page, you'll click the checkbox there. And I don't know if there's a 123 Main Street in Chandler or not, but we'll see. Then you'll go to your SEO section. This is going to be the title of your website, and the icons will show you exactly where each of these sections will appear when your website is presented. And the title is the where it's going to be on your tab, and then your headline is going to be "You Everywhere Now." Then the keywords, like Kevin was talking about with the previous section, these keywords are obviously as important as anything as far as optimization for your site. So you're going to want to do your keyword research to select, if you're doing geo locational keywords, then you'll just use Chandler chiropractors, Chandler chiropractic services, so on and so forth. But do your keyword research before you put the site out there, because that is definitely going to help with the optimization of the site. Your email address. If you do not put an email address in here, your email icon will not show up on your homepage. So therefore, they will not be able to click on that to send you an email. Description, again, you're going to want this to be somewhat keyword loaded so that for optimization purposes. Now the HTML.
Let me step in here. Now the
Yes.
description is what the search engines are going to pull for your listing in the search engine. It's what we call the SERP. It's your search engine ranked page, your listing in the search engines. And so what you want to kind of try to do is summarize what it is that this website represents and have some sort of a call to action, because you're really trying to get people to click on your listing in the search results. So you want to have your keywords in there, but mainly you want to try to drive them to click on your listing to visit your website. So that's where you would write that in your description area.
Okay, and then the meta tags, Kev.
Meta tags, that's you can put a lot of people, if they're trying to connect with Google Webmaster Tools, sometimes they'll ask if you to validate that you own this domain, and they'll give you a little meta tag to put on your website to validate it and make sure that you own that. So this is a place where you can do that kind of stuff. This is just kind of an advanced feature. Doesn't necessarily have to, you don't have to mess with it necessarily.
Right, but at the same time, they're not typing in individual words. This is
No,
an
because
actual HTML code.
your keywords are up at the top. We've already taken
Right.
care of that. This is just for those rare situations where you need to use a meta tag.
Gotcha. Google Analytics. You'll set up your site with Google, through Google Apps to have a analytics ID for tracking click-through rates, so on and so forth. And again, as Kevin said earlier, if you're not planning on using your blog site yet, it's senseless to have it in there to just sit dormant. If you're going to enable it, make sure you utilize it. That does help with the optimization of the site as well. Be able to name your blog site whatever your blog page whatever you want it to be named. You're going to want to make sure that you're allowing the site to be visible. Why would we have that option on there? Why would we not?
Well, because some people want to create a website that is exclusive to a certain type of traffic, and they don't want the it to be interfered with search engine traffic. Okay. So let's say that somebody's just driving traffic from Facebook to this particular website, and if they're getting traffic from other sources like search engines, that skews up their tracking and analytics. So this allows them to de-index their website from the search engines.
Very good. Excellent. Reason. Next one is your homepage video. You're going to want to use a YouTube video. A YouTube video link, rather. I'm sorry. So just grab your YouTube link from your YouTube channel, bring it over here, paste it in here, and that will be on your homepage, such as this ugly one is here of mine. And if you want the video to be in the center of your page, you can do that, but you will not be able to have your opt-in form on the page. And that's because of the just space reasons, right, Kevin?
Yes.
Okay. And then hide in the local address. If you don't want folks to know where you're at, then simply click on that, and your address will not show up in your About Us page. Or is it the About Us? Right on. Right. Next section is your social media section. You want folks to find you on Facebook, on Twitter, on LinkedIn.
This just allows you to easily link to the icons that appear on your website.
Correct. Now, these four sections are rather important when it comes to grading your site for the directory, for our online business directory as well, and I'll show you that in a couple of minutes. But that's it for this section. Once you've done that, you can go to your user section, which is going to allow third parties that you give authorization to either be admins for your blog site or contributors. I'm sorry, authors or contributors. Right. And it explains up the top here exactly what the definition of authors are and what contributors are. And this is another new option that we did not have in the mini site builder. So folks that have somebody else writing their blogs for them, they want them to have access to it to be able to do the postings instead of them having to do them. So simply give somebody else access, just like you can as a sub-user for your TG account or your Fusion account.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. And then once you're done with that, you go to directories, and this is where we're going to, our system is going to go through each step to grade your website, to make sure that everything's there. If it's not there, it'll tell you. If it is, and then it'll give you a grade, and we will go through that right now. And it looks at every different aspect of the site, right, Kevin?
Yes.
To make sure that all of the information is in each of the fields. And in this case, I got a B, and I got a B because I don't have my YouTube channel set up. So if I go back to the SEO page and go down to YouTube, you'll see that it's blank. I'll put in my, if I could spell, youtube.com/user /Chandler Cairo. Click update. Update has been completed. Now if I go back to the directory and grade it again, bam, now I got a grade A. Now I'm ready for to submit my news release video, and that is explained in your
That's an optional. That's an optional thing that you learn in the Express Lane. You don't necessarily have to have it. It's just an optional thing. Also, let's say that you don't want to put a news release video on your directory listing, and you want to put like a commercial or maybe even a video about your business. If you're talking about your business, you can put that YouTube URL there. We just give you the recommendation of creating a company video news release just because it's very professional and it allows you to have
introduce yourself to everybody.
Right.
There you go. Click Get Listed, and
there you go.
There you go. We are now listed in our directory, companyplaces.com, and there's our listing. I guess there is a 123 Main Street in Chandler, Arizona.
Yeah, and right now you might not necessarily see the picture of your website show up in the image, and that's just because our system is going to take a screenshot of your website, and then when you come back later, it will appear in that image location.
There you go. And now if we go back to it, our site builder, and go to the lead capture page, you've got the option of either A, utilizing your instant customer account and using that autoresponder, or you could switch to a third party if you're using Aweber, GetResponse, whomever. You could click on the third party and copy your opt-in form code from Aweber and paste it into this field, and that is all you need. And then you'll go ahead and click Save. We will go ahead and connect. There we go. Okay. We'll just assume that you have an instant customer account and you're going to build a new campaign for this particular site. You'll click Build, and you'll either select from the gallery or you'll build it from scratch. We'll just go ahead and select from the template gallery and then select whatever category. I've already got this one set up, and I believe I'm using the awareness guide. Select that. Got everything done already. Each step within Instant Customer is very self-explanatory. Fill in the fields that you need. Continue. We'll go ahead and go to the end and quit the wizard, since we've already got this set up. And so now your Instant Customer campaign is set up. You'll go to your opt-in settings. And Kevin, you want to explain what these are?
Okay, so we give you 3 options here, and this is the type of opt-in form that you want. Okay, we've got a homepage reveal, which is set by default. We've got an exposed opt-in form, and we have the option to link to page. So what this is the homepage reveal. If you look to the right, you'll see a preview, and it says, grab the free coupon to get 25% off your first visit. And what this is if when you click that continue button, it will reveal your opt-in form. Okay. The reason why we incorporated this into the website builder is because we started finding out that Google AdWords was people were getting a low quality score for their landing page that they were sending their pay-per-click traffic to. And it was because for some reason Google decided to stop liking opt-in forms on the front page of your website. So this way, we created people to raise their hand and say, yes, I do want to go, go to the next step. And that way it's hiding the opt-in form. So you can do that, or you can choose to have an exposed opt-in form if you're not running any Google AdWords. And it just, it's not like it costs you a lot more per click for Google AdWords, but we were getting some people that wanted this option to be built in, and so we built it in. The other option is link to page, and basically what that means is that continue button, or whatever you call that button, will link to any page on your website. So if you click on link to page, you will see, you can select which page you want that button to link to. And so let's say that you selected the services page. Now underneath that you see paste this code web form on the page you want your opt-in form to be displayed. So let's say that you wanted to have an opt-in form on somewhere else on your website. You can just copy that code and paste it somewhere inside of your website, and wherever that little code shows up, your opt-in form will appear. So this gives you, again, it's just giving you more flexibility and control and making it easier for you to be able to start capturing leads on your website.
Very good. Then you'll select the campaign that you're going to that you're using. You've already selected your chiropractic prospect awareness guide. If you want to change that, you'll just simply go back to your instant customer account and either build another autoresponder campaign, or choose from another from the template gallery. The opt-in fields, these are the fields that if you're using the homepage reveal and you have your customer click on the continue button, whatever fields you're selecting, where did it go? Whatever fields you're selecting here are the fields that are going to show up in your opt-in form. You've got a phone number that you've had assigned by Instant Customer to you, or if you haven't and you want to add one, click on Add New. Put in the area code that you're looking to get the number for, and it'll give you a list of the numbers that Instant Customer has available. You select whichever number you want. Just use this one. And now that new number is there. What's the reason for the checkbox for the Instant Customer phone number in the header, Kevin?
Well, basically, if you want, let's say that you have a certain campaign set up for your Instant Customer phone number. Maybe you've got a special voicemail, voice message created, asking for their name and email to opt into your list via text message or whatever, and you want that to appear in your header instead of your own personal cell phone number or something like that.
Right.
You can have just, it's just another option that you have at your disposal to, again, capture leads for your business.
Okay. And since I've already got this campaign set up using that phone number, I'm going to switch it back. And then your header form, whatever you want it to say, you'll put into the header form field, or form header field. And again, there's an icon there. It shows you exactly where it's going to be at, right at the top of your form, the size that you want it to be. And then what do you want your customer to see after they've opted in? Do you want just to give them the thank you? Thanks for giving us your information. We look forward to talking to you soon, whatever. Or do you want them to go to one of your pages inside your site? And then whatever you want your home button text to say, which is this button. You'll put that in. Get your free stuff. And then you can change the colors of the buttons, which we didn't have before. Right, Kevin?
Right.
So you click on the icon and change it to whatever color you'd like it to be. Oh, we'll go with a greenish color. Update button colors. And now if I go back to my site, I'm not changed on the reveal, sorry. And then what's the homepage optional zone?
The homepage optimal zone. That's, let's say that you want to show. Okay, we'll click on it. All right, so you can show a Google map underneath your Google map or location of your business where your address is. Will show underneath that button, or you can have your own custom text, or you can have your own custom image. So again, let's say that you are giving away a free ebook. Okay, you can say, hey, get your free ebook, and you can have a custom image of that ebook underneath the button, which is enticing them to click on the button to opt in. Or you can have, let's say you're a service business, like a plumber, you can have a Google map of your location to be on the front page of your website, and, you know, hey, opt in to get your coupon. Or you can have a picture of a coupon, or you can write some text depending on what it is, whatever message you're wanting to convey. So again, we're just giving you some more options that allow you to customize underneath your. So like click on the Google Maps, and then scroll up to preview. You're gonna have, so then you'll see this image appear, this Google map appear. And that's pretty much what that does.
That's very cool. And then you're done there. Do they have to click on the update, or can they go right to the next section?
Well, they have to update this, yeah.
Okay. Before they go to each section, they have to update, right?
Of course.
Okay. Now again, the blog, you can manage or post new blogs postings from here. Put in your blog.
You can save it as a draft, preview it, publish. It's pretty much basic blogging.
Right. See comments that if you've allowed comments, right? They can see the comments that were okay. And then the categories. What's the categories for? No, it's fairly simple.
Categories. If let's say one category might be news, one category might be some industry or product that you talk about all the time. So just depending on what industry or market that you're in, you would just create categories that allow you to organize your blog posts on topical relevant information.
So now you have a new category. If you go to new post, that category is right there to select. And then the layout. First section is the company URL, company logo, I'm sorry, which will go in your header.
And you don't have to have this if you're going to use a custom header background.
Right.
This is just optional.
And if they do use a custom header background that does not have their name, they can put in, or can they put in a logo here and have it overimposed on top of the header?
Sure.
Okay.
But most people, they just incorporate that into their custom header image.
Correct. But if one picture is just bunch of flowers,
Yeah.
and they want that as their background, and then they
Right. If
want.
they're using our default, if they're using our default themes, and they
There you
just want
go.
to add their logo, then that's what they would do.
There you go. Okay. And the color templates, what are these sections for? Or these options?
Okay, so your site background color, that allows you to change the background. So let's go ahead and change it. Let's show them. So let's change it to, yeah, purple sounds great. Why not?
Okay. uh,
Purple. You have to select it.
huh?
Select it. Like drag it while you're selecting.
Trying. There we go.
It's that Oprah, man.
I'm a knucklehead. Okay.
That opera. All right, now click update real quick and let's show them what happened. Ta-da!
Ta-da! And it almost goes with the background of the video. I'll be darned.
Ooh, so smooth.
Didn't mean to do that.
All right, so let's say the page background, that is behind the text. So if you want a different color behind your text, then this is where you change that color. Most people leave it at white, but you know, some people like to get a little funky.
And you don't
And
want it to be the same color as your text, right?
right.
Okay, just thought I'd be a little funny there. Uh,
Wendy says she loves this new header feature.
Thank you, Wendy. You could thank Kevin for that, actually.
All right, I emailed you that image if you want to use it.
Oh, did
Well,
you?
you just leave it white. Just leave it white. I'm gonna make it all weird.
I don't.
You're crazy.
Crazy. We don't have to update that. Okay, and then the header background URL.
Yeah, but you're gonna have to change it back to white if you update your
Oh,
header background.
where's the white at?
The white's to the up top left. There you go.
I'm a goofball.
There you go.
That's close enough.
All right. Header background. And I emailed it to you.
Okay. I don't even have my email up. Hang tight 1 second. I am.
He's doing okay.
There you go. Go ahead. No, go ahead, Kevin. I was just gonna say I'm gonna be getting this
Okay,
image real
while
quick.
he's doing that, um, you'll see where it says additional display options. Okay, and these are just pretty much rules. All right, so you'd see show shadow around the web page. That's for those people that kind of want that drop shadow effect around the white page, not the background of the page, but the actual page. You can hide the header phone number that appears. Some people just don't want to show that, so we give you the option to hide that. You can also hide the social media icons if you would like. Hide the lead capture form if you don't want that to even appear on your home page. You can go ahead and hide it and then just use that little code that we gave you in your lead section to link to page, and you can just put that anywhere else on your website. And you can just click hide company logo if you don't want a company logo to show up. Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. Keep on going. I'm trying to find this here.
It's okay.
No, I've got it. I got to upload it or download it.
Oh, okay. Cool. So your header background that he's actually working on right now, it's you're going to want to make sure that if you do have a graphic designer or somebody create this for you, or if you create it for yourself, that it's and it would give you the instructions right here. It says best results 918 pixels by 176 or 77 pixels, and you can use again a PNG file a JPEG file, different formats. And for those of you that don't have a graphic designer that you know of, and you want to get something like this made at a very effective, cheap cost, you can just go to Fiverr.com. That's FIVERR.com, and there's so many people that will literally make you a graphic image that's pretty good looking for $5, and it's just Fiverr.com.
Unbelievable.
I use them all the time for quick little images. Sometimes I'll have a client call me up and say, "Hey, can you make me a quick little icon?" And I'm like, "Sure, $50." Charge them $50, and then move on to Fiverr, get it made for $5. So
can't beat that. Okay, I think we are good to go now. So we're going to choose an image.
Choose an image.
Header image.
All right.
There we go. Update.
Hopefully I set it up right.
We'll see.
I didn't make it wide enough. You got to hide your logo.
You got to hide the logo.
Hide the logo right there under this additional.
That's what I'm looking for. Where did it go?
Additional display options. Top right.
Look, top right. I knew that.
You're sounding tired on me, man.
Today's been it's been a day. We'll just put it that way.
Yeah, I should have made that a little wider.
It's all right. There you go. And in no time, we've got a new header up there. Thanks to my friend Kevin.
Yeah, I should have made it wider, but I apologize.
You didn't fail, my friend. You did good. And then the repeat is for each of the pages, so the header and the footer are on each of the pages, right?
Say that again.
The repeat, if you click on the checkbox there for the repeat header background.
I don't know what that is. This is new to me.
Is it?
The developers must have added that in there. So I don't know what that does.
I haven't refreshed it yet, so let's see if we go to the second page. That's interesting. I think that's the first time I've actually seen this.
Okay, well, let's go back. Let's change that purple to white just so it looks better.
Okay.
And you have that repeat on?
I do. That's
why it's repeating right there.
That's why it's repeating right there.
Yep. Okay. So moving forward?
Yep. Boom. Now we're back in business. Again, URL for the footer, same as we did for the header.
But just make your image wider than I did mine.
What size did you use? Do you remember?
I don't remember. I'd already closed Photoshop.
That's okay. We give you the best results. Use 918 by 177 for the header, and 918 by 129 for the footer. 918 would be the width. 129 would be the height. And then again, if you want to change your template from what you originally set it up when you originally started building the website, you can go in here and change it. to a different template or different theme if you'd like. And then that is it. We're going to update it one last time. And refresh one last time. And I don't think there was anything other than the footer. Now with as Kevin, with the if you're going to use your own image for the footer, it's going to all of the sitemap and the terms of use and all those buttons are still down there, but you can't see them unless you're using a background that's different than white, right?
Right.
As you can see you can see the sitemap here because it's right in their hands, but the rest of them you can't see, although you could see them on the bottom of the page showing about us, services, contact, terms of use, so on and so forth. So if you want your address to show up and as well as the additional buttons down there, then don't use the header or use a different color background. That's all. And in an hour and 8 minutes, it probably took us 45 minutes, and a lot of that was us talking. So honestly, 30 minutes and you've got a website built. Pretty simple, right?
Oh yeah.
So that is it for the website builder. Let's see if I can get. There we go. So I don't know if there's any. I don't think there's actually anything else that we needed to touch on. Is there any questions before we go before we continue and be done for the afternoon?
Let me look through here. Okay, it says Dean wanted to know what is the difference between this and WordPress. Well, the thing is not everybody has the capacity to understand how to use WordPress, and you know what the website builder does is it makes it very simple and easy, and it keeps you from being distracted by all kinds of other options. For those people that you know don't really understand how to learn things and have the time, so we wanted to streamline the process. So that's really what the difference is. WordPress is for those people that are a little bit more advanced, and our website builder is just to kind of help streamline the setup of your website and the ability to integrate follow-up seamlessly with your website for those people that are not very technically savvy. Let's see. I think we already answered the can you create a table? Can you turn your mic up? I am sorry, I cannot. I
A little late for that.
Yeah, I know, right? Sorry. What is the express lane? Wendy asks. Oh my goodness. Well, why don't you go ahead and explain that, Robin?
What is the express lane? The express lane. Let me back up. The express lane is up on your toolbar on your Traffic Geyser account, and it's a series of videos and steps for building your mini site or your website. It gives you PDF files. It's step-by-step walkthrough of each of them. You get to watch Mike do 4 or 5 minute videos, and it clearly explains what each step of the express lane is. There's 5 steps to the express lane. Step 1 is setting up your website. Step 2 is giving away something people want. So I believe, and then he's got a free report. What's the free report? I think it's
You're killing me with yawns, man.
Free report.
Where's your coffee at?
There we go. So free report is a template that was created. All you would need to do is fill in the blanks with your business type and whatever other information to personalize the report for yourself or for your industry. So just something that we've created to help you, so you don't have to. You're gonna fill in all the information, obviously, but we've got it set up in a template where you fill in what you need to fill in, and in half an hour you've got a report, a white paper report ready to go.
Yes, sir. All right. So let's see what else we have here. Can you update your company places? Yes, you can update company places. If I have 10 domains, how many websites can I build in Fusion?
How many websites can you build in Fusion? A lot more than the 10 domains that you have. You can build up to 500 websites
Whoa.
in Fusion.
Whoa. Somebody's starting a website design company. No.
Exactly. If you use all 500 of them, you're going to be raking in some serious bank.
All right. So, can you change the social media icons? No, you cannot. Maybe but do you have any control over the menu items? This is maybe I missed it, but do you have any control over the menu items? Yes, you do. You just simply decide if you want them to appear or not appear, and that's pretty simple. I mean, why don't you show them how you make a navigation a nav bar page appear or disappear?
Okay.
Not on the company pages. You can't make the main company pages disappear.
Right.
Those are required because that's what Google Places and other directories look for.
Right. So any page that you've created, any new
Right.
page that you've created, you'll go to that page and click on that icon or on that checkbox if you don't want it to show, or if you do want it to show.
Okay, can you build a page where people can buy, like click a buy button? Yes, you can, actually. You can either embed a PayPal buy button, or you could, instead of using the embed code of a PayPal embed code for the buy button, you can, there's another feature that next to the embed code for when you're creating a PayPal button, it says there's an email tab, and so you can like send an email link to your PayPal page. You can take that link for email, and you can actually put it in where it says link to page. So if you go to lead capture real quick, go to opt-in settings. Oh, you got to retire this, man.
Wow, there we go.
Okay, and you go to link to page option, type of what? Yep, link to page. You can create a page, and what you do is you do a 301 redirect to your PayPal button, right? And then you select that page that you created, and then when somebody clicks on that button, it'll say, buy now. When somebody clicks on that button, it'll take them to your PayPal checkout page. So that's how it's a little hack that you can do there.
So they're just going creating a page like we've created here. They're going down to the bottom.
Put your PayPal, PayPal link right there, and then that's how you would hack that.
Update, and you're good to go.
I have Fusion. Is it on? Is it on it? Is Website Builder on Fusion?
Yes, we upgraded all Fusion accounts maybe 2 weeks ago, either last week or 2 weeks ago. So yes, you do no longer have your mini site builder. You have the new website builder, and all of your, if you have any sites that you built on the mini site, they are they will work, be editable through the website builder.
Should your logo be transparent like on the mini site builder? It does help it depends. If the background of your logo is the same background that you picked, then yes. If you're going to use the standard, one of our default themes, then I would suggest having a transparent logo background. If it's just white and it's a white background and your logo has a white background to it, then you're not even going to notice. All right, I think that wraps it up right now as far as the questions. If you have any other questions, today, tomorrow, you can email me at kevin at trafficgeyser.com, and I'll feel free to answer some of your questions. Or he's going to explain in a minute where you can go to support.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Either Kevin or Robin at trafficgeyser.com, and we'll both answer them for you. And this week's tip has to do with the website builder. If you're planning on making changes, you're not always going to, if you do not unpublish your site, you're not going to have access to all the fields that you need to be able to see, to change. So make sure that you unpublish the page before you go to make your changes, because you might, if you don't unpublish it and you're looking around, you say, well, why can't I find this section, or why can't I find that field? It's probably because the site needs to be unpublished before certain fields, such as your domain name, for example, will appear. It will not appear if you do not unpublish the site. So just tip. And of course, always make sure that you update each page before you exit the page, like what we did today. And this week's FAQs. Why does my website say name already in use? We came across this a couple of times this week, and if you're building, do you have an answer to this, Kevin? And then I'll tell them what I found.
No.
No? Okay. All right. We had a couple cases that were opened up this week with folks asking this exact same question. And we went to the developers, and the developers said that when you're initially building the website, if you publish it, let's see, if you publish it, and then you'll get this error message. You have to unpublish it before you can preview it. And if Meredith is on the call, she'll probably be able to put in the chat exactly what the quick fix was. And if you could read that, Kevin, because I'm sure she will put that in there. But it had to do with making sure that you preview the site prior to making it go live. Do I have to use Instant Customer? No, you could use your own third-party service and copy your form code and paste it into the third-party section of the lead capture page. What is the parent page in the 301 redirect? I believe we answered that a little while ago. 301 redirect takes your viewer to whatever page you want them to go to instead of staying within your website. Why does the builder say my LinkedIn URL is invalid? You have to create a custom profile URL. You can't use your public profile URL from LinkedIn, and I just found this out a couple of weeks ago, actually, working on somebody's case. You have to go into your LinkedIn account and go to your profile, click on Edit Profile, then click on the Edit button for your public profile, and it'll ask you if you want to customize your profile. You click yes, and that will give you the URL that you'll need for the LinkedIn section of your SEO social page. I can't get my hooder, my header or footer to save on my site. I don't know what they were talking or in reference to. The only thing I can think of is that they did not have their header or footer saved on their in their media manager. That'd be the only reason I can think of that it wouldn't save. Could you think of anything else, Kevin?
No.
No. So you have to make sure that whatever image you're going to be using or logo that you're going to be using, you're taking the URL, you're choosing it from your media manager folder. With the exception of the YouTube video links, everything else has to be from within your Media Manager folder. So anything that you're going to be putting into your site, you want to make sure that you have uploaded it prior to building your site, so that everything is there and ready to go, and just a click away from adding to your site. So what did we learn today? We learned how to build a lead-generating, search engine-friendly website in, I'd say 45 minutes or less. Well within a day, that's for sure. Connecting your site to your instant customer third-party service, and getting your business on our online business, getting your site rather on our business directory. And how Fireman Mike, we didn't really touch on this much. I was hoping that Mike was going to be on the call with us today. I talked to him this morning, and like I said, he was doing training today. So he started this out of his garage, and within a year and a half, he's working out of an actual business office now. And he said, I asked him this morning, I said, what kind of figure should I put on here for you? He said, well, it's a good 6+ figure. That he's built, and keep in mind, this is while he's still doing 50, 60, 70 hours a week with the fire department. So if he could do it with a full-time job, and if there's folks on here that have a full-time job and they're wondering if they've got the time to be able to do it, firemen work a lot of hours, and he finds time to be able to make this business work, and he has for a year and a half, actually 2.5 years now. Mike's a great guy. I know Kevin knows him real well. He's a good friend of mine, and he will be on a future call with us. But just unfortunately not today. But again, he started his business out of his garage. So now he's got, I think, 9 employees. Him and Jonathan have 9 employees. Mike's wife just recently quit her job. I believe she worked for the government in some capacity. I might be wrong with that, but she quit her full-time job to go work for her husband. And he was telling me this morning they finally have somebody in the office that cracks the whip and makes them actually get work done. But Mike he started out using the website builder, and he hasn't stopped, and he's created a heck of a business in 2.5 very short years. And I'm glad to know him as a good friend of mine, and I'm sure Kevin could probably echo that sentiment. There is the URL for his blueprint. I believe Kevin is putting that into the chat if he hasn't already.
Working on it, yep.
Right on.
Oh, go back.
Oh, go back. My bad. Sorry about that.
Alrighty.
All right. So, like I said, Mike will be on a future call with us, and he'll give you all a lot of insight. And so as soon as I know exactly when that's going to be, we'll make sure that it's in our Friday newsletter, so everybody can make sure that they're on that next week's call. So, Traffic Geyser has a full line. Whether it's Traffic Geyser or Fusion for those that are marketing consultants that are pounding the pavement, talking to local businesses and trying to help them with their online marketing, using the instant customer, or the training through Mojo and getting all the pre-written templates for the auto-responding system. If you're interested in Fusion, there's the link for Fusion members to take a look at it. You've got the first 30 days is money back guarantee. You don't think it's going to work for you, we'll have no problem. We give you your money back. We just want you to try it. There's so many folks that are using it that are making it work. So we're thinking that even though the offer's there to give you your money back, you're not going to want it because you're going to find the value in it. Again, Mike is one client will take care of a year's worth of Fusion costs. So Fusion's covered just from that first client that you get. If you're getting an upfront fee plus a recurring monthly fee for services or maintenance. Instant Customer, there is the link for Instant Customer. Again, this is a follow-up system that hits every channel, whether it be direct mail, email, social media, text messaging, QR codes. You're going to be able to connect with every customer that you have in your list using Instant Customer. And Cross-Channel Mojo, again, that's a training that gives you all of the pre-made. I think there's some, I don't know what the exact number is, but I think it's 30 or more pre-written templates that all-stars that we've had have used this. They tested it for 6 months prior to us launching Instant Customer, and they've created a number of templates that some of these templates are pretty intricate and have a lot of extra things rather than just a couple autoresponders saying, hey, thanks for checking us out, and we'll be in contact with you. So take a look at Mojo if it's something you're interested in. The link is there. And that is going to do it for this week. Any parting shots, Kev?
No.
How slow I was today, maybe? How I need to get rid of Oprah and start using Chrome prior to our calls?
There you go.
Anyways, everybody, I hope this week was informative for you, and you got something out of it. Kevin knows the website builder better than anybody, and I'm happy that he wasn't sick this week.
Yeah, like I said, anybody that's got any questions, send Robin at trafficgeyser.com or Kevin at trafficgeyser.com. Send us your questions, and we'll be more than happy to answer them for you.
And next week we are going to be talking about the like generator, the Facebook app that if you don't know what it is, you'll find out next week. It's a cool app that will help you turn your social media account into a possible new revenue stream that you don't currently have.
Sweet.
And with that, I think we are done, Kev.
All righty.
Appreciate you, buddy.
All right. Have a good night, guys.
Thanks, everybody. Take care. Peace. Bye.